Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Into the box, Jose Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Jose Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Right side, fair ball down the line.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Striding into the box as Dribble Cabrera. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
From the belt, the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Judge going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Missed with a slider.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the 3rd baseman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all of that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Is taken. That's ball 1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx. It's now 2-0 New York. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He won the home run derby last year, and if you're worried about his power, all you have to do is go back and look at that video he put on a display, so we know he has monster power. I just hope he runs into one today.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Back up the middle. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the 2-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Squared that one up just a little late.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. Here's Adrian now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Swing and a little tapper. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez has it. He'll throw down to first, one away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope,
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. The 3-1. In the air out to left. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eight, catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. First
Pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bird, a 25-year-old. He was a fifth-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the shortstop,
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Rosario has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Digging in to try it again as Dribble Cabrera. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard ground ball to third. Drury gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. In previous duels with DeGrom, 2 hits in 7 tries. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Hicks running from first. Pitch is high. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. Hicks stands at second with no outs. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen it swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike three. One left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
Ready now, Todd Frazier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Oh and 1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that misses. Ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And that one stayed up a little high.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1 to count.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
First baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runner at first here, one man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he lays off again, ball 3. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Didi Gregorius looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Nimmo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Gregorius is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Designated hitter, Jose Reyes.
2 on here with 1 man out. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Here it comes, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Darno at third. Rosario over at second. Reyes at first. One gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Last time through was a base hit.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Tanaka pauses. First pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded, but they're on top 2-0. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And he puts it on the ground to second. Right to Cabrera. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jay Bruce.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Full count still. The next 3-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit to short, taken in by Gregorius, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So striding forward now, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Missed with a slider.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Tanaka's ready. 2-1 on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Smoked on the ground left side. Rosario brings it in. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Giancarlo
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Out into right center. Well hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Greg Bird, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Stanton, a runner at second with one away. Ready with the 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. A windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Drury waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Ready once again, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. And that's low, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Chad Green enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Ahmed Rosario will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-0.
And 0 now. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Count still full. 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes lifted down the line in left. Gardner on the move, just foul. Darno, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second-guessed himself on that one.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Nimmo in pursuit.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Not close. It's 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. there's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jerry Levin.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped him up. Here comes Cespedes, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Anthony Swarzak
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Aaron Judge will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swarzak is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty B, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To Cabrera for 1 on to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And we are tied here in the 8th. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Chasen Shreve will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in the rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there. But even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Todd Frazier becomes the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped high in the air. Drury moving to his left. 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, center field,
Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In there, 2-1. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bird is there, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Juan Lagares is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 12.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch on its way.
First baseman,
and he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike now to Bird. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And there's ball 2 now. Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Gary Sanchez.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Nope.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another try at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Missed with a slider.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close to ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Bruce to the track, to the wall. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Four to 2, the final score today. The Yanks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chasen Schrier takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.